Hi guys, and welcome to another video here at AlphaTeens. I'm super excited for today's video because in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys side hustles that you can start. Now, do you know that these side hustles, I'm going to go in depth in each and every single one of them so that you have all the information that you need to start a successful side hustle. Now, do you know that some of these side hustles, I've actually started some of them and I'm making 3,000 per month in some of them. And I'm gonna be sharing with you how I managed to get to this level. This is relatively easy for you to start and you do not need any equipment or experience in some of these side hustles. Are you ready? If you want to go straight to the point or a side hustle that you want, you can follow the timeline on the screen. Let's get straight into it. Now, side hustle number one, which is one of my favorite, and that's selling items online. You can sell your items on Amazon, eBay, Facebook Market. Do you know that you need something to sell because of course you're selling to people? Now, when I started selling things to online, I used to sell phones and laptops. Everyone around their house, they have a particular item that they no longer need. So it's relatively easy for you. And what you can also do is ask some of your family members if they have something that they really want to throw away that can be worth some value when you sell it. Now, all you need to do is clean up the item so that when you do take pictures of it and upload it on eBay, Amazon, Facebook, it looks nice. Make sure that your equipment that you're selling is clean. Have a nice description under it explaining what it is. If it's a laptop, say the laptop is Core i this, it has this amount of graphic cards. Explain if it's broken or if there is any problem. And what you also want to do is charge a fair price for you and your client. You also want to be safe when doing this. So when you are meeting the client or meeting somebody, please meet them in a public place where you are secure and safe, so everything goes well for you. So, selling things online can be a big thing for you to do, and I've actually done some of these. If you want me to get in depth on how I did it, please leave a comment down below and I will make a separate video explaining how I did this. Right, let's get into our second one, which is babysitting. As you know, there's a lot of children out here on the planet, guys. A lot of them. And every single one of them, at a certain point, parents need some self-time. And this can be very advantageous for you because you can actually sell your services to these parents. Do you know that you do not need anything to start this? That's if you're going to the person's place to babysit from their house. Now, you do need some trust because kids are very important to parents and they want someone that they can trust and respect. So it's very easy for you if you're advertising this to your local community. You don't want to be advertising yourself on social media because number one, you can be living very far from those people and those people don't know you or trust you. So the best place to market yourself will be to the local people around you or your local community. This makes it easy for them to trust you and know that their children are in safe hands with you. Now, you can charge per hour, 30 minutes, depending on when you are free. If you have school, then it's relatively easy for you to schedule everything that you need and to make sure that you are available when those people need you to take care of the children. That's very easy for you to do. So there you go. Babysitting. Take advantage of this, especially to your family, friends, so that you can start getting some clients from them. Let's get into another one, which is online tutoring or tutoring services. Now, do you know that you can do this in person or online? I highly advise that you do it online because number one, it can be very easy for you to do this and you do not need to travel to that person's house, so you can save some money on traveling expenses. Now, I actually do still tutor students online and it's very easy for me at the level that I am at. All I needed to do was to go on different platforms such as Our School, Old School, Cambly, Amazing Talker, and other companies. If you want me to make a separate video on this, I can do that for you. Just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to that. Now, online tutoring is relatively easy for you. Do note, and I do advise that if you have other skills such as singing, piano, or any instrument that you play, you can actually sell this service to people. You can teach children, adults, or whoever that you can teach on playing an instrument or learning a different subject that they want to improve on. All you need is a laptop so that you can communicate to this student. This is very easy for you to do, and I will be making a separate video in the future, so make sure that you subscribe so that when I post the video, you do not miss it out. Right, let's get into our next side hustle, which is selling things at your school. Now, when I was in school, once upon a time, I had a couple of cupcakes that I brought to school. And during lunchtime, my teacher made a cup of coffee and he wanted something to eat or snack on. And he was like, hey, I'm gonna give you $1 for each and every cupcake that you have. I ended up selling 2 cupcakes to him where I made $2. And then when I got home, I began to think and ponder on what just happened. And I realized that, hey, if I sell a couple of things at my school, I can actually make some income off this. Now, what I started doing is selling things such as sweets or whatever kids are interested in, because my school back then, I was a little bit young, went to school where kids loved sweets. So all I needed to do was buy some sweets and sell these to kids. Now, do be careful when you're doing this if your school allows this or not. You want to find out from your teacher. The best thing to do is to have a relationship with your teacher so that you can start selling in your class. All you need to do is make sure that you have some sweets on you that you can sell to $1 or whatever the price may be. You can actually buy some and put a markup on them. You can charge 3 times to 5 times more the price. Right, there you go. So that side hustle, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a busy person and you are always in class. So instead of you having to put some extra time away to actually do something whilst you're in school, you can actually be selling some things, and this does not take much of your time. All right, the next one that we want to get into is dog walking. There's a lot of pets out there and a lot of people are always looking for someone to take their dogs on a walk. Well, this is where you can come in handy, especially if you love listening to music and love taking walks. This can actually be very good for you. All you need to do is maybe post on your story, on your WhatsApp, Instagram, whatever you have, to tell people that, hey, I charge this price to take your dog on a walk. And what you can actually do is take multiple dogs at the same time so that it's very easy for you to do. And then after this, all you need to do is make sure that you tell the people to say, hey, if you know of someone who needs this service, well, spread the word. You can actually give them maybe a discount so that if they refer someone to you with a pet, you give them $1 discount. This makes it so much easier for you to get more clients. And I do advise that you do this with some of your side hustles so that when people refer somebody to you, you give them a discount. This makes it so much easier so that people can refer more people to you so that it's very easy for you to get more clients to you. All right, there you go. All right, let's talk about photography. As you guys know, lots of people love having different events. And at every event, you have noticed that there is always someone walking around with a camera or a smartphone taking pictures. And what you can actually do is provide these services to people. Now, at my local church, I noticed a guy who loved taking photos and was actually a photographer and did a lot of different events. I approached him and asked if I could help him just be around him and learn a couple of things about cameras. He actually then ended up offering me a job to actually work with him, and I learned a little bit of skills from there. You do not need a camera because you can actually just start by shadowing someone and going them to these different events, whether that be helping them by just holding the light and making sure that everything is working according to what they like. And what you can actually do is save some money over time so that you can buy your own camera. And from them, he actually ended up sending some clients to me that I ended up actually taking photos for privately and made more money this way. You do not need money when you are starting this. You just need to be available to offer your service to somebody who already has this business, so that over time you can learn the skill on how to take photos, how to use a camera, and many more other things that are involved in photography. Our next side hustle, which is cleaning services. Now, everyone is always looking for a particular thing or looking for someone to clean something. Now, have you guys come across some of those videos where people show a picture of before and after of carpet cleaning? I actually love watching those videos because they're actually fascinating. And what I realized that is if you actually want, you can actually provide the service to your local community where you clean carpets for them or their cars. And what you can do is record yourself cleaning that particular item and posting the video. This number one helps you make some money, and number two helps you reach a greater audience because of the videos. And you know that if you're posting on TikTok, this has a potential chance of becoming popular. So do take advantage of this. The next one that I want to get into, and I highly advise, which is video editing. Now, even myself, I'm forever looking for different video editors that have different styles and different needs that I can scale my videos on. And with that, I spend a lot of money looking for different editors. Now, if you know how to edit or have the skill and love to edit, this can actually be great for you because you can provide the services to different creators. And don't only limit yourself to creators, also go out there to local businesses that want you to promote them on different social media platforms. This makes it so much easier for you to do and scale. What I do advise for you to do is do your homework. So if you like a particular creator and want to edit for them, well, make sure that you understand what kind of style they are into. Learn more about the channel so when you do edit a video for them, you incorporate all these things that they are looking for. Number one, this makes it so much easy for the person to like you and to actually approach you and give you the job that you are looking for. Now, I do advise that you do not get into this full-time. What can actually work for you is do it part-time for different people. Why I advise this is you can actually work for multiple people at the same time. So those people can actually just send your videos to you. You can edit them from the comfort of your own house and send it back to them. Rather than you editing for one person full-time, that limits how much money you can make. And in this video, we are talking about side hustles, not full-time positions. So I do advise that you go through this route as a way to make more money for you. Now, if any of this is interesting or you like a particular video that you want me to get in depth on any of these side hustles, please do leave a comment down below of what side hustle you liked and what you want me to explain, and I'll definitely make a video in future. And do subscribe so that you know when we post our video next. Right, thank you so much for your support and watching this video. We'll see you. I've left 2 videos here that I think you will like. This will help you understand more about side hustles and how to make an income. Now, watch these 2 videos and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.